actually work better when they are, right, when that formula is designed like that.
Just in a nutshell, the more important something is, the more it bears on multiple different metabolic pathways, biochemical pathways. So it's foolish and naive to think that something super important can do all its work on its own. Just the opposite. The less important it is, the more it can do it unaffected from other issues. The more critical and important it is, the more these other components are essential for breathing life into that critically important ingredient. So it's a great question, and it's sort of obvious, but it's easy to, so obvious it's almost easy to elude ourselves if we think it's so important it could do it on its own.
All right, well, that's outstanding. We are very busy. I'm thrilled you found us and you're ordering the Coenzyme Q10. We will continue to take all your calls, but we have 2 today's specials. So the next today's special, and this is a fun one, because first of all, if you like chocolate, you are about to fall in love, because this is the most delicious, yummy, creamy, heavenly chocolate that happens to be the healthiest chocolate on the planet. It will actually lower your cholesterol. It's chocolate that lowers your total and LDL cholesterol, which is amazing. Now, there are several choices. We have different sizes, so the pieces of chocolate will be one choice, and the amount of cacao, the amount of chocolate in each of the choices. So we have a 66%, a 74%, a 91%, and then we also have a 74% in the cafe, and the cafe has actual coffee in it. So, and it's delicious. If you like coffee, it's so good. So here's the pricing breakdown. And again, we have not been able to talk about this all summer because for obvious reasons, we don't deliver chocolate in the summertime. It's too warm out. So it's fall and it's cooling down and we get to get that chocolate on the way to you. It's 30 pieces, 60, 180, or 360. Note that they do come individually wrapped for you. They are low sugar, low carb, low fat. It's only good, and I'm telling you, they are so creamy. The dark chocolate, if you've ever tried dark chocolate, I think the reason most of us aren't crazy about dark chocolate normally is because you don't get that creaminess. You don't get that melt in your mouth. A lot of dark chocolate is just like, ugh, right? It's very dry. This isn't. This is creamy dark chocolate. The first time I ate a piece of the 91, I thought, because I have been more of a milk chocolate girl. First time I tried it, I could not believe that was dark chocolate. Just again, the way it just melts in your mouth, you're gonna be amazed. So you pick the amount you'd like us to send you, the size, and then you pick the chocolate amount, whether you want 66, 74, 91, or the cafe, which is the 74%, and get it home and fall in love. And if you're trying to watch your calories, my mom, for example, watches her sugar intake. If you're on a diet where you're trying to watch your sugar, but you still want a little treat every now and then, this is a fabulous, fabulous treat to have on hand. I like to keep them in my purse. I like to keep them everywhere because if I'm craving something yummy and I'm a chocoholic, I will be honest, I love chocolate, absolutely love chocolate, and this is really good chocolate. I couldn't believe it the first time I tried it, and the beauty of it, Andrew is a genius, we all know that, but he is the one that came up with the concept, I'm gonna show you this, of using look at this, plant sterol esters in the recipe for making chocolate. And this, believe it or not, so that's a natural plant sterol, and that creates this creamy, yummy, wonderful, healthy chocolate that lowers your cholesterol. I don't know how you thought of that, but that was brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Well, plant sterol esters behave exactly like fat. It was a long shot when I tried this. They behave exactly like fat. And milk chocolate is creamy because of milk fat, but a lot of us want to avoid milk. Also, milk chocolate isn't as healthy, not close to as healthy as dark chocolate. It contains more sugar, it contains milk fat, it contains lactose. So it was just a long shot, but it worked perfectly. It creates the same texture, I think even a better texture than milk chocolate, and it substantially lowers cholesterol. Not a tiny bit, like a few percent, but 10, 15, 20% or more. So, but beyond that, and I say this with all humility because it's not me that chose, I chose the chocolate, but there are thousands of makers of chocolate in the world. So I tasted all the different chocolate and I found the best tasting chocolate in the world, so I thought. And I also made sure that I had others taste it to agree with me. It's not bitter, which is more for the American palate. Europeans like more of a bitter, rich chocolate. Americans like more of a rich, dark chocolate without the bitterness. So then we add our plant sterol esters, so you have dark chocolate, no bitterness, you don't have a lot of sugar, I'll go over that in a moment too, and you have something that melts in your mouth like milk chocolate, but delivers the benefits of dark chocolate. And just to give you a sense, I'll read some reviews. This is a product that, although Americans prefer milk chocolate, prefer white chocolate over dark chocolate, despite this being dark chocolate, over 90% of the reviews are positive. I think about 3/4 of the reviews are perfect 5 stars. And this for dark chocolate in America, where Americans don't like dark chocolate. And one of the most common statements in the reviews is, I normally don't like dark chocolate, or I never used to like dark chocolate, but this is different. And you could choose 66, which is really like milk chocolate, 74, which is sort of the happy medium, or 91%, which is almost a pure extract of cacao bean, 91%. Then the 74%, we have our unique cafe version, and the cafe version, don't worry about caffeine. It contains literally 2 or 3 milligrams of caffeine. A cup of coffee contains 150, 200 milligrams of caffeine. Wow. So it contains only about 10% of caffeine, of organic fair trade coffee bean in there. So it has a little crunchiness too. But I was just gonna read some reviews here because they
Andrew,
are.
Can I ask you a real quick question? I'm sorry to interrupt you. Do you know if you're going to get more of the large one? Because right now we're under 2,000 here of the 360 pieces. I'm just curious about that, and that's across all flavors. So I was just curious if when it sells out, if you can get more, or if these are the only final quantities.
It's going to be a little close on this one.
Okay.
Obviously, chocolate is more difficult for us to make, so it's going to be a little close for us on this one. So right now, we're fine. I suspect we'll have at least another 1,000 or 2,000 more in the large size, but we're not going to be able to have another 5,000 or 10,000 in the large size.
Okay,
so just so everyone could bear that in mind.
Okay,
so we're fine now.
Okay,
so we'll as they say, I'll kick the can down the road. We'll worry about that when I'm on this evening with Shannon.
Gotcha.
So, but I'll read some testimonials here. So first time I actually, there we go. First time I actually liked dark chocolate. I've never liked dark chocolate, and I'm a senior citizen, but this actually is good tasting, not dry, bitter, or gritty. It's creamy, smooth, and just sweet enough. Every 2 of these, even 2 of these do not affect my blood sugar. Again, we'll talk about sugar levels. In the 91, less than 1/2 gram of sugar. That's less than 1/8 of a teaspoon of sugar. I eat one of these after dinner and do not need anything else. I'm satisfied. Andrew, you have another winner here. Thank you, from Patty in Virginia. Whoa, this is a long one. This is an eye test for me. I'm reading it off a monitor. Dark chocolate heaven. Oh my, these are so delicious. This is a 10-star product. I've always loved dark chocolate, even as a young child. When my mom would bake her famous chocolate cakes, I would break off tiny pieces of her baking dark chocolate. It was bitter, but I loved it. I ordered the 300-count size at the Today Special, and today's a very special size at the Today Special at $3.60. Yeah. And even at the regular price, is at about 90 cents each. Today, it's about 40 cents each. The quality for the quality and the ingredients. Typical gourmet squares will be $1 or $2. It is the best tasting chocolate I have ever had, and I have had a lot. It is smooth, not too sweet, and it does not create a craving to eat more than I should. Right. I'm completely satisfied after 1 square. I enjoy 2 a day after a meal, and my chocolate cravings are gone. Thank you, Andrew Lessman. I hope you never, ever stop making this product. From Pat in Florida.
Bravo,
and we
Pat.
never
what
will.
a great review from Pat.
Great
wow.
Review. No, and there are hundreds and hundreds like that. Too good to be true. First of all, this is so yummy. It is so smooth and melts in your mouth just like the finest milk chocolate does, but it's healthy dark chocolate. I never did care for dark chocolate before, but I'm hooked on this. I can't wait to have my blood test done again at the end at the health fair. This is my 2nd time ordering the large size. My cholesterol levels dropped. Oh, it must have been the first time. My cholesterol levels dropped by 50 points in just a few months. I also use 2 pieces after dinner for my desserts. Thank you, Andrew, for this and all your vitamins and the education you give to us.
Wow.
I hated dark chocolate until now. Here we go. I used to be a milk chocolate addict, but these little gems are so rich and smooth, but not strong or bitter like other dark chocolate I've tried. I eat 2 of these a day, and they totally control my sweet tooth cravings, and I'm actually losing weight, where there's great research on using chocolate in small quantities to lose weight.
Sure.
As I don't snack on goodies the way I used to. It's hard to believe these are good for me. Good for me, too. Holy cow, I've really hit the jackpot. Oh, and by the way, My cholesterol count has dropped, too. Way to go, Andrew. Now you can make all your vitamins into chocolate in chocolate form.
That's funny. That's cute.
That's a great idea. Won't take statins again. Cholesterol-lowering statin drugs. Obviously, follow your doctor's guidance when it comes to taking your statins. Although I try to eat healthy and live on Andrew's supplements, I've had trouble with cholesterol, and I was put on a statin medication. For some reason, I just couldn't accept it as my only choice. And I'm happy to say that Andrew came through again, and my cholesterol has lowered significantly. To top it off, I use the dark chocolate as an alternative to eating something that may not be healthy, desserts and snacks. This is now my guilty pleasure with the benefits of good health. Thank you, Andrew. I love it. ChocoNuvo is excellent. ChocoNuvo is so delicious and has helped to lower my cholesterol to normal levels. The taste is awesome, and it just melts in your mouth. Thank you, Andrew, for another wonderful product. I look forward to taking my 2 squares per day, although it is so great that I want to take more, from Jan in Michigan. And frankly, it is the best tasting chocolate in the world, and I put it up against anything. Obviously, different people have different taste, but you read the reviews on this, and it's amazingly consistent, amazing results, and tastes great. I ordered ChocoNuvo at the end of March, knowing I had a doctor's appointment April 22nd to check my cholesterol. I took 5 per day. 2 per day, 2 or 3 per day gives you all the benefits you need. You don't need to take 5 per day. I was very impressed with the creaminess and quality of the chocolate. I did not expect much from only having used them for 2 weeks before my blood work, 2 weeks. But lo and behold, my bad cholesterol was down, my doctor was pleased, and so am I. I am so happy. I ordered enough to get me through the summer and fall. I will continue to take ChocoNuvo. What a painless way to lower bad cholesterol and feel like you're eating a candy bar at the same time. And again, just 2 weeks. This is the last one I'll read. Another hit. Andrew has done it again. Another hit that makes you have an even healthier body. I take Cholesterol, and my cholesterol levels went from 220 to 182. It is a great product, just as the ChocoNuvo is. They have the same ingredient. I also love the taste of ChocoNuvo. Thanks again, Andrew. With all your products, I'm very healthy now and feel great. I take over 20 of your products, and each one, in some special way, is very important to me. Keep up the great work and the amazing HSN Today specials you have from Gary in Illinois. And one just last mention, that we make this product go away for 6 months every year. I do that reluctantly, but the reason why it has to go away is, unlike other chocolates, this absolutely positively cannot be shipped in summer. We tried ice packs and all sorts of special packaging, but because my dark chocolate is so creamy and so melt in your mouth creamy that it melts in summer. So that is why it breaks my heart every year. Between April and October, this goes away, and it only now just came back in stock.
Yeah, and also the 360 size, which is by far the most popular. We don't carry that normally. I want to show you what that looks like. And guys, with Halloween coming up, instead of eating those crazy little candy bars, right, that are full of nothing healthy for us, have these on hand. When the holidays hit and all the temptation is around us, have these on hand. You will be so happy you have the world's most delicious, healthy chocolate at your disposal whenever you have a little craving for something sweet and yummy. 30, 60, 180, 360. Please understand, normally the 180 pieces, we charge $159.90. That is the regular everyday HSN price. So for $10 less, we're doubling it today. For $10 less, we're doubling it. 360 pieces. That is a huge, and by the way, you have to see the size of this bag. And this is shipped to you free. It's free shipping and handling. It's available on FlexPay. You have a return policy that goes all the way to the end of January. You can share them with loved ones. You could, have this be your trick or treat, right? I mean, this is the way you want to have a treat on hand when you have temptation all around you and you're hearing those reviews. Not only that, it's the health benefits. It's lowering your total and LDL cholesterol. So it's a complete win-win. We are thrilled you're calling. The big one, by the way, will definitely be the first to sell out today without a doubt. Presently, there are a few more than 1,000 only. If you want 360 pieces, you can share them with family, with loved ones. You just decide, do you want 66, 74, or 91%. If you like coffee, you will love the coffee choice. That is also a 74%. So you pick the amount of chocolate, the amount of cacao, And we will get this on the way for you so that you can be enjoying and experiencing it. Because that's the key, Andrew. As much as we love the fact that it's healthy, but oftentimes healthy means it's going to be okay. It's not going to be as good as the real thing. This is better. It's actually better than
it is.
You could put this up to any chocolate out there, right? Like you see those little chocolate truffles that are like, what, $6 for a truffle? I mean, this is so much. You wait till you try it. You will be like the rest of us. You'll be hooked on it. I'm so happy it's back. I think we're also thrilled to see the ChocoNuvo back in stock.
And so many of the reviews come from folks who acknowledge being absolute chocoholics, that they've tasted every imaginable variety under the sun, that they love chocolate, they appreciate the best characteristics in chocolate. In their reviews, they say this is the best chocolate they've ever tried. I searched the world to find the best chocolate, and it's organic and fair trade, so the farmers who grow it are being fairly compensated. It's organic, so you know it's going to be healthy. So it's a chocolate that substantially lowers total cholesterol. But even if you don't care about cholesterol, you just want the best chocolate in the world, that's what this is. And of course, whether you could share it with your children, it's not a drug or medicine, so it's great for trick-or-treat, Halloween, it's individually wrapped. So it's an exciting opportunity. For me, it's one of the more exciting, one of the more proud products that we've made, because chocolate, cacao, what we do here is effectively, it's like anything else. We do extracts of turmeric, we do extracts of cranberry, we do extracts of cinnamon. This is an extract of chocolate. And the plant sterol esters that I've been familiar with for almost 30 years, those plant sterol esters turn it into dark chocolate, the best, healthiest chocolate with the creaminess of milk chocolate. So it's incredible. And I'll read a few more reviews just to underscore just how unique it is. And the science of this is fun too. I mean, most of us don't think that Montezuma, back, I think it was the Aztecs, Montezuma,